Hello guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me. I'm a little bit peckish, it's dinner time. What we're going to do, I've been very keen to get into this menu one. See what they've put in there instead of a sandwich, breakfast, bacon, cheddar. Because they were all going rancid, not that I can eat it, but you know what I mean. Now these First Strike Rations are meant to replace 3 normal MREs, sustain you for 24 hours and contain 2,900 calories. I suppose if you needed a bit more than that and you had to have a First Strike Ration, you could always have more as well. But this is what we've got. Right, let's take a closer look. So it's a very well sealed pack. You can see down here, menu 1, sandwich, breakfast, bacon, cheddar. Lovely little camo packing, contains an entire days of food formulated to help you perform at your peak and complete your mission. My mission is my daily job, but there you go. Packed by Supaco. A peanut butter dessert bar. If I remember right, the last one I opened, I had 2 peanut butter dessert bars and 2 First Strike bars. But I won't be lucky this time. Not like that. Oh, need to sharpen that knife. Right, let's get these goodies out. Straight away, you've got your bag, got your leftovers, or your trash, whatever you want. Because you can keep leftovers in here, seal your trash up in that so you're not getting crap all over the inside of your kit. Right then, first up we've got our beverage base powder fruit punch. Really a fan of that one. And we've got 360 calories of filled French toast, shelf stable. Bridgeford, lovely stuff. Next out we've got our sandwich, shelf stable pepperoni, Bridgeford again, 320th day of 21. Nearly into 22 there, aren't we? 270 calories. We've got trail mix recovery with pretzels, another favourite, and Italian breadsticks. Next out we have a honey barbecue beef in bread. So this is the replacement for our cheddar cheese. I wonder how many of those packaging that they had printed of menu 1 that said sandwich, breakfast, bacon, cheddar on it. Because I had a box of these 2 years ago and they did exactly the same thing. That sandwich has got 290 calories, we've got 200 calories on our breadsticks, and our pretzels, trail mix recovery pretzels, is 310. Fantastic stuff. Next out we've got a peanut butter dessert bar, which is 240 calories. Now these are so nice when you leave them in the sun. And we have 1 mini chocolate First Strike bar at 150 calories. So we've only got 1 of those this time, guys. Cheese spread with jalapenos. That's a no-no for me. That would have been to go on your breadsticks. Cinnamon zapple sauce. Lovely stuff. We have a teriyaki beef stick. Chocolate protein drink powder. 280 calories, but it only contains 14 grams of protein. A lot of sugar in these. I suppose that's where you get a lot of your energy from. Next we have honey, mustard and onion pretzels. Now they are nice. 120 calories in there. Of course we have our MRE spoon. Strangely enough, our energy gum usually comes in our accessory pack. And we have our accessory kit. So usually you've got 2 accessory kits in these. This is a little bit strange this time. Beverage base lemonade. So we've got 3 drinks in this one. More cinnamon gum. We have 3 moist towelettes because it's designed for 3 meals. Or 3 lots of toilet paper. Some white tip matches. Your real toilet paper. And a tiny little package of iodized salt. There it is then, guys. Right, I'm going to pick a selection for dinner. If only there was a live vote. Okay then, guys, so this is what we have chosen for dinner. We have got sandwich, shelf stable pepperoni in bread, trail mix recovery, chocolate mini First Strike bar, apple sauce and a teriyaki beef stick. So let's get opening, shall we? And for drink we've got our beverage base lemonade. So this is pretty much pepperoni in bread. Don't get much simpler than that. 270 calories worth. Look at that. Smells like pepperoni too. Lovely stuff. You wouldn't think that was 270 calories, would you? Teriyaki beef stick. These are really soft. Come double wrapped. Trail mix recovery with pretzels. This is a really hearty snack, this is. You've got 310 calories in it. These are brilliant for taking on walks, and I absolutely love those pretzel balls. Chocolate First Strike bar, very nice. Do like the mocha ones. It's a very funny shape, isn't it? Instantly, as soon as it comes out the pan, all you can smell is chocolate. And our cinnamon is applesauce. So as you can see, this is designed to be drunk out of the pouch. Put all the puddings in this as well. You just rip off the top, stick your finger. Oh, that's nice. I do like these. There we go. I always thought the cinnamon one was a little bit strange, but I do like it nonetheless. And this is why we've got a spoon. There we go. These are sugar free. UK RPs could take a leaf out of America's book with their powder and the way it mixes in those little drink sticks. Okay, so our trail mix recovery, we can see we've got some cashews, we've got our pretzels, almonds and peanuts. It's a very diverse mix. And here's our teriyaki beef strip bar, which is double sealed for extra freshness. And they are sealed as well. Look at that. Slides right out. Right then, let's begin. Never had one of these. I haven't got one in my cupboard actually. Might be better if we cut that. Yes, I do keep my knives clean so I can do things like that. And there we go. Look at that lovely cross section. That is a chunk of pepperoni inside that bread. Just give that a blast. That is a proper hunk of meat, that is. I expected it to be wider and the pepperoni smaller. I'm glad it's not. Right, that is a very dense, floury type bread, but still nice. Beef stick, let's try some of these. These are quite soft from what I remember. Snaps really easily. It's got like a outer shell skin on it as well. Look. Smells beefy. That's nicer than I remember. Gotta get that protein in. Out of 110 calories, those beef sticks, 70 are from fat. You can see why they include it. You've got a lot of calories, a lot of protein, and you're getting that much needed fat into your diet. That's the palate cleansed. Please ignore my phone. Right, before we go into the applesauce, or the applesauce as it's known, let's try some of these. So I'm going to get a bit of everything. So almonds, peanuts, cashews, and you can see the salt on the almonds, and of course pretzel ball. They taste so fresh. They are really nice. As always, never disappoint. In my opinion, they shouldn't have changed it to include jerky. It is nice, but I just prefer that one. However, if I was eating them every day, I'd probably want to change, wouldn't I? Fantastic. Do love those. I do like a nice cashew though. I do prefer my nuts to be salted. Cinnamon's applesauce. I prefer the plain one, but cinnamon one's not too bad. Everything's cinnamon in this ration. The energy gum, the normal gum, and now there's applesauce. Even if you don't like it, you're not fond of it, it's got maltodextrin added to it to give you that energy boost. It's got all those sugars, all those calories, and of course it is a bit of a fruit element. It's going to help with all your digestion, eating all this dense stuff. You could chug this down in seconds. You wouldn't even have to think about it if you didn't like it. Calories to weight, it's not that bad either. Right, First Strike bar. My favourite is mocha. I know a lot of people prefer the cran raspberry, but I do like chocolate too. Out of that 35g bar, which is really good, I might add 10 grams of that sugar. That's quite a hefty chunk. I mean, some people say they replace the protein bars, but it only contains 2 grams of protein. So this meal here, I'm not getting my protein out of First Strike bar at all. I'm getting it out of my beef stick and my pepperoni shelf-stable sandwich. But still, a good meal nonetheless. Right guys, I'm going to finish this one up because I'm hungry. I might not eat all of this applesauce actually, and I'll probably save some of my trail mix for later, but that sandwich, that beef stick and the First Strike bar, they're going down the hatch. See you back soon. Right then guys, welcome back. This is meal number 2. As you can see the cheese spreads on there, that's purely because it's supposed to go with these Italian breadsticks. Now imagine if you like cheese, they actually go together really well. These are herby. And I'm not on about the love bug, I'm on about the food herb. 200 calories there, and I've got nothing to put on them. So our main sandwich here, we're going to have our filled French toast. Ordinarily you'd probably have this for breakfast, but I was eating the pepperoni one, wasn't I? These are nice, very nice warmed up as well. I mean, you can put it against your body while you're hiking about, you can leave it out in the sun. The sun does warm these packets up really well. And lastly, our honey mustard onion pretzels. I do like these as well. Don't know what it is about First Strike rations, but I really like some of the stuff in them. Should be a rip hole here somewhere. No, right, okay. Easily solved. 120 calories of pretzels. A filled French toast is 380 calories. That's a lot. Cheese spread with jalapenos. I'm not opening this. Can't stand stuff. But you would have 120 calories in that little pack. So that, if you like it, just like a pack of peanut butter or jam, is a very good way just to get those calories down. And lastly, something else I'm not keen on, but I would have preferred lemon and lime, grape or orange. But you get what you get, don't you? This tropical and fruit punch, those two always seem to be the most popular to me. You got 180 calories in there, added maltodextrin and sugar. It's designed to give you energy. And you just fill it up to a line and drink it out the pouch in the field. That's why it's got the ziplock on it. You always need to make sure you actually seal them before you do that, otherwise you're going to make a right mess and ruin your food if it's out like that. See how frothy it is. Sounds fizzy. And just if you were drinking it out the field, you pinch the top and pour it out straight into your mouth. And you can see there's just a few bits left in there. Not too many though, surprisingly. It always looks like it would stain anything it touches, this one. Right then, so let's get started. Since I've got nothing to actually dip them in, let's try one of these anyway. Breaks off into 4 strips. Just bread with herbs. Got a hint of onion to it. They are quite nice. They're just very dry when you've got nothing to go with them. And just like these, oniony. Do like these. Let's have a crack, eh? Got that honey mustard for the sweetness and a little tiny kick, and your onion, and they do have a really nice savoury flavour to them. And now for our filled French toast. Looks like any other Bridgeford sandwich would. Very bready. You can see we've got a bit of a filling in there. A little bit of stickiness to it. Dense as they come. Let's have a go. It's got a very mild maple flavour. I'm not the biggest fan of maple, but I do like it in the cinnamon filled toast. I do like it in this French toast because it's not overpowering. It's also got a very mild cinnamon flavour to it as well. Is it dry? Yeah, it is. It needs to be because it's shelf stable. That's why everything is dry. And we can open it up. We see we've got some malted bread in there as well. It's not all white bread. That'd be nice with some peanut butter on. Or some icing, but you're not going to get icing. I find a lot of these First Strike rations put in cheese spread rather than peanut butter. None of them put in jam, do they? None of the First Strike rations put in jam. I just realised that. That's harsh. Let's try some of this. It's not great. It's pretty rank. I was out in the field, I needed my energy. Wanted something other than water. Would I drink it? Hell yeah, I would. Would I choose that over lemon and lime or grape? No, I would not. I would certainly try and swap it if I had that in my pack. But it is what it is. Right guys, I'm going to finish the rest of my Phil French toast, my pretzels, maybe some of them. Cheese spread jalapenos, it ain't happening. If any of my viewers in the UK want that posting to them, might even have some of these in a box somewhere, you know. If any of my viewers want that cheese spread jalapenos posting to them, first one to comment they want it, it's yours. I'll send it over, not a problem. Right then guys, there is a super thanks feature below if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more. All money does go back into the channel. Christine Veneer, she gave me a super thanks on my Huel sweet and sour video. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. That money is going to go straight back into the channel. I'm going to have to think of something good to spend that on. Any ideas, let me know guys. Right guys, I'll be back shortly with the rest. So, this is our last meal. This is all of the food items we've got left in our menu 1 bacon cheddar cheese sandwich. First Strike ration. As you can see, we've got the honey barbecue beef and bread instead. We've got that. We have got our peanut butter dessert bar and our chocolate powdered drink protein mix. So we've got a 290 calorie sandwich, a 240 calorie bar and a 280 calorie protein drink, but it doesn't contain a lot of protein. They're trying to make it more palatable. 14 grams of protein, whereas our protein drinks downstairs are about 108 calories for 22 grams of protein. Big difference. Let's start with our protein drink powder, shall we? This is the newest First Strike ration I've ever had. Like I said earlier, I still can't believe they're using, or they've still got menus that say bacon cheddar on the front of them after several years of having it discontinued. Be careful with these. Doesn't matter how much you shake them, you're never going to get all the lumps out of these. You just drink them out the spout out in the field. Thicker or thinner, you can add or take away water to the consistency you desire. I don't know if you can see in there, but that's not too bad actually. And it smells incredibly chocolatey. Right, let's get our sandwich out. Honey barbecue beef. Apart from being impossible to get open, they're not too bad. Right, there we go. You see it's been squashed up against our other items there, look. Straight away I can smell the barbecue beef and our peanut butter dessert bar. You see some of the non-mixed in chocolate forming on the top of our shake there. These, they are so nice. You leave those in the sun and they just go all ooey gooey consistency. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and guys, so this is it. This is our meagre last meal. And if we're out and about, our military energy gum, which looks a little bit bigger than them, so I'm not going to open it because I do use these. It's just, it would have been mostly gone by now. Got 5 pieces in there. That would have been our meat stick. And the bread itself, it feels moist. It's not, it's dense. They take as much moisture out of these as they can, and this seems quite decently filled, whereas sometimes you hardly get anything in these. But look at that, guys. I don't mind these. I can happily eat these when there isn't much else about. Let's wash that down with some of our protein shake, shall we? You can see there how some of the powder has just gone all, not mixed in at all. But still nice. That just leaves us with our peanut butter dessert bar then, doesn't it? It literally is just like powdered peanut butter mixed into a bit of a dessert bar. The mocha dessert bars are the same and they are good. A little bit like chunky peanut butter reconstituting in your mouth with a bit more of a milky taste to it. I mean, the beef sandwich, even though it's not moist, it does taste it a little bit. That's probably got to be one of the moistest ones I've had. The barbecue flavour comes through very fruitfully. The beef is pretty nice, tender, doesn't really get stuck in your teeth, goes down well. And if this is what you've got to wash it down with, it needs to, doesn't it? Right then, guys, that pretty much wraps up our First Strike Ration from the 341st day of 2021. Freshest First Strike Ration I've ever had. First one out of my case as well, ironically being number 1. So if you've enjoyed this video, guys, please consider hitting the super thanks below. It would be much appreciated, and when you just go back into the channel. Alright, so please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button and you'll know when I put out a new video. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. I'll be back with you soon for more Eats, Treats and MREs.